how's it going everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. Right, it's been a while since I last did a player review, and that was because I was like so busy for throughout February. I had this course that was super intense. Like for any one of you who have studied in a university before, you know that like they teach you a subject in 4 months roughly, but my this course, right, they condense everything into 1 month, so it's like 4 times the workload, which is really super crazy. It's my first time taking such course, and I was so busy mugging every day, and I had literally no time to really do a proper review. But nonetheless, finished the last test and the last presentation for this course, so it's done, and I have more time now, and that is why I'm sitting here today doing a player review. Now, I'm actually going away with my girlfriend tomorrow to Krabi, and we will not be back until early next week, which means that there is not going to be a player review this coming Saturday. I normally upload on Saturday, so what I'm gonna do is I will be posting this video as soon as I'm done. Right now it is currently Wednesday, no sorry, Thursday. Yeah, so I'm going to be posting this video right now as soon as I finish editing it, and then I will try and do another one on more strategy based. Okay, so I've got 2 videos this week. Hopefully you made up for my lack of video for the past month. Alright, so let's go into our review proper. So today I'm going to talk about this highly requested player, Paul Pogba. One of my favorite, not my favorite. No, my favorite is Ronaldo, but Pogba is up there together with him. Right, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently because there is a couple of different versions of Pogba, as many of you has requested, have asked me EC or TOTS, okay? Personally, I've used World Best, and I've just tried S16. I haven't really used EC and TOTS yet, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go into our standard S16 review first. After the in-game analysis, don't go away, don't click close, don't click stop, don't click back, okay? Just hang around. We will come back here and I will compare the different Pogbas and tell you guys what I think each of them, what is their strength and weaknesses, where should they play, so on and so forth, okay? So bear with me, let's start with the S16 first, which is the latest one. Okay, so S16 Paul Pogba. He's in Manchester United, so for those Man United team, you can finally use a Pogba now. So Pogba, his dribbling and ball control is very good, 88, that is expected. I've seen him week in, week out. He can do stuff with his feet that not many people can do with their heads, alright? His tackling is very bad, really, like very bad. I'm not sure if that is accurate from what I see from the real Pogba, but 68 is ridiculous. Short passing is also 84, finishing is also 74, but I think that is fair lah. I mean, the number of times he hit the post in the real season, maybe that is why his finishing is so low. Long passing is better, 85, long shot 83, interception is quite low as well. Positioning is also not fantastic, vision is also 84, reaction 81. So from the stats, I would say that there's really nothing fantastic about Pogba other than his dribbling and ball control, at least for this version of Pogba. His sprint is also only 75, not very fast. Acceleration is quicker. Of course, he has this 5-star skill, which is like all the hype for S16 Pogba. It's a 5-star skill one. He grew taller. He's 191 and 84 kg. Alright, so in terms of traits, he's got 6. He's a midfield master, playmaker, dribble master, free kick specialist, long shot specialist, and tanker. So there is no area threat. We'll go about the comparison later on. Skill move king definitely, and dive into tackle. Okay, so price wise, I don't think it's very expensive. Yeah, he's currently 30 million, averaging about 29. So I would say he's very cheap. Alright, so let's now go into the in-game analysis. Alright, so let's now talk about his in-game performance. First things first, we know Pogba is a physical specimen. He is tall, he is strong, and even though his strength stat is not very high in the game, especially this version, but his natural height 191 and his weight means that he is pretty tanky. And not to forget that his body type is skinny as well, and this applies across all the different Pogbas. He's skinny and he has the tanker trait, so I call this kind of players skinny tankers. They are, in my opinion, the best type of body type you can really have, because it just makes them feel more lithe, you know. So that is useful for Pogba. His passing is surprisingly good, especially his long passing. As you can see in the various highlights, his lobs are very good, like the real Pogba, you know, the way he lobs to Ibra. His dribbling is expected to be very good as well, because he's got the 5-star skill combined with his close control and high dribbling. Makes him pretty useful when it comes to dribbling, although I'm not sure how many of you actually uses your center mid to dribble extensively, okay? He's also very offensive oriented. Like throughout the matches that I play, he seems to always want to go forward. So that can be a strength or can be a weakness. It's dependent on how you use your midfielders, okay? And that is all for his strength actually. He's got a lot of weakness, to be honest. He's not the quickest, so he does get found out by those very quick players and very high upgraded teams. But the skinny tanker really helps a bit. Without the skinny tanker, he'll be dead. With the skinny tanker, he does feel a bit more agile, a bit more springy and lively, okay? Almost useless defensively. This is a big problem. I don't know why. I've played like 15 games with S16 Pogba, but he's never been able to put in a tackle. It's like he can never get close to an opponent to tackle them. I'm not sure why. So that's not the case for my world best Pogba, but for him, he's really useless defensively. Big problem. And his tackling is very poor as well. He misses the tackle, or like I said, he doesn't even get close to putting a tackle. There's no area threat trait, so when he does get into the box and attack the header, most of the time he will lose the header, even though he's tall, and his agility is also very low. Once again, it's helped by the skinny thingy, but he still feels a bit non-agile, okay? So overall, I'm going to rate Pogba, S16 Pogba, a 6 out of 10. Very bad player, one of the worst Pogba that you can ever buy. He's only helped by the 5-star trait. You know, without a 5-star trait, he's even worse. Too many weaknesses ranging from lack of speed, lack of defensive ability, and that's the big one, and lack of aerial ability. So is he worth it? The answer is a definite no. There is no way you should use S16 Paul Pogba if you are thinking of building a good team, okay? Because the fact that he doesn't do his part defensively really puts a large strain on my other midfielders, and that is a big no-no, okay? And that is the end of the player in-game performance. So let's now go back to the market screen, and then I will compare the different Pogbas, alright? Okay, so back here. Now let's talk about the different Pogbas. So this is likely to be a slightly longer video. I think I owe you guys that as well. So the magic question is always EC Pogba or TOTS Pogba. So let's now just take a quick look at these two Pogba. First things first, height, okay? EC is taller by 3 cm. I guess the 14T Pogba is still growing, so he's shorter. But there's a couple of big differences that I realized. The first one is balance. The TOTS Pogba has much lower balance, and that will affect his ability to stay on his feet. Another big one is tackling, and this is a very big one. The EC one is once again almost useless at tackling, 67, but the TOTS one is at least decent, 79, so that is a big difference. Marking as well, EC one has better marking, the TOTS one has much weaker marking. So these are the main difference when you compare the different Pogba. The other free kicks not really important, penalty is not very important, interception as well, the TOTS one is lower. Okay, so that is the stats difference. Now, in terms of traits, now this is the big one that I need you guys to take note. For the EC Pogba, he is not a perfect midfielder. Okay, this is very important. He's not a perfect midfielder, and he has very low tackling, which means that he is more suitable for cam. Okay, for those who are asking me which Pogba better for here or there, EC Pogba should be better for cam because he's not going to be able to defend very well. TOTS Pogba, 14T Pogba, he is a midfield master, which means that he is able to play in the center midfield position better, and he's a much better tackler. Okay, so you should put him at center mid. The most important thing is that both of them are aerial threats and both are skinny tankers. And Tots Pogba has more traits as compared to EC Pogba. Okay, so just to make things clear, 14T Pogba you use at center midfield, EC Pogba you use at cam, attacking midfield. S16 Pogba is ridiculous in the sense that he loses almost every single stats. If you look at this comparison, S16 loser is ridiculous. I would say he loses stamina. He wins like dribbling and ball control, which is not critical. But the most important one, tackling, he lost by 11. His interception is slightly better. His vision is slightly better. I would say if you want to use S16 Pogba, put him in cam as well because he's not going to be defensively helpful. Alright? And what else can we talk about? Yeah, so I think that is about it already. In terms of price, the Tots one is 70 and the EC one is 150. So I'm sure many of you can upgrade these to +5 Tots Pogba, and then he'll be pretty useful at center mid already. Yeah, the stats are much better with +5. Alright, it's only 400 million, not very expensive. Okay, so I hope this will help clear up the problems with the different Pogbas. When I have time in the future, I will probably do a more in-depth analysis on Tots Pogba because I'm very interested to see how Tots Pogba perform compared to the world best one. Okay, and that is all from me for this particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed this analysis of Pogba's ability. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this. Let's try to go for 100 thumbs ups. Alright, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I hope to see you soon.